Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Two Drunk Guys Watch. My name is Rory MacLeod. I'm your host, and with me for this episode is Sean Dicken. Say hi, Sean.
Hey, everybody.
And Sean, what are you drinking tonight?
Oh, man, I'm hitting the hard stuff. I've got the lemon lime Gatorade.
Is it alcoholic or no?
No. We can imagine it is, though.
Imagine that it is? All right. Well, I'll make up for it. I'm drinking Sam Adams Winter Lager in my Two Drunk Guys Watch branded beer glass. And then when that runs out, I have my Monkey Shoulder, which is this whiskey I've been drinking for the last couple episodes. It's from an actual Scottish distillery, so it's pretty good stuff. I'm almost through the bottle, so I'll probably finish that off. Well, maybe I'll finish it off tonight. All right. So, Sean, you last joined us episode 18 of season 3 for The Fastest Guitar Alive.
Oh, that was a great one.
With starring Roy Orbison, which is very exciting. So, fans of the channel, feel free to go back and check out Sean's last appearance. We're very happy to have Sean with us for this episode, in which we'll be watching this film. The title that you're going to see says Vampire Over London. That is the American title. The original title in Britain, where this movie was first released, was Mother Riley Meets the Vampire. It was also called My Son the Vampire. And one thing I've learned about these movies, the more titles they have, the worse they usually are. So this movie probably should have had about 7 titles based on what I've seen of it. So this is a third in a trilogy of Mother Riley movies, which we'll talk about when the movie starts. We're also watching a short before that called The Wizard, and that should be exciting. I want to remind everybody to like the channel, or like the video if you like it, and subscribe to our channel for updates on future content. So, do you have anything else to say before we get started, Sean?
No, I can't wait to meet Mother Riley.
Mother Riley, yes. It's very exciting. So, next on Two Drunk Guys Watch, Mother Riley Meets the Vampire, a.k.a. Vampire Over London. And here we go.
This is Whoopi.
And there's Bela Lugosi. Oh, that's no.
This is Whoopi.
This is a whoopee cushion.
Honey, I know I shot you.
What is that, Burt Lancaster?
Yes, that's Kirstie Alley, I think, right there.
This
I think it is.
really Whoopi.
Yeah, all right.
Whoopi Goldberg. Fatal Beauty, rated
They
R.
tried to make
Start
Whoopi
Friday,
Goldberg
October
into an
30th.
action
Check newspapers
character for a little
showtimes.
while. I'm not sure why, but... All right, this is our short. This is The Wizard.
The Wizard.
Yeah. See? I didn't lie. It is The Wizard.
The Wizard Production Partnership.
Yes.
The Wizard of Wallaby
He's
Wallow was
he's a
very
booze
busy.
hound. Look at all that booze.
He was trying to get his stock of magic spells in order. He had
Yeah, that's
spells
what
for
they're-
turning
ant.
folks into everything
Oh,
from an
ants,
aardvark
yes.
to a zebu.
A Zedu?
Each spell was in a little bottle
zebu?
with a
What is
label
that?
on it,
don't
which
know.
told what sort of
Now
spell it
you
was.
play some D&D, right, Sean?
But
Yeah.
everything was in such
So
a
do
jumble
your wizards
that it
and
took
your
the
game act
wizard
like
hours
this?
to find the one he wanted.
Yeah, we keep our stores fully
So
stocked.
he had cleared all the shelves and
He
was
just
very
sits in a
careful
shop
to
all
put
day
his
long.
spells back in alphabetical order.
So this is like Polyjuice Potion.
Yes.
I wonder what sort of spell this is.
Or
The
Jamba
label
Juice.
has come off.
Take a sip.
Oh, geese fleece. I'm never left alone
Oh,
long
geese
enough to get anything
fleece.
done.
What a potty mouth.
Remember Split Doors?
Go away, I'm busy.
Yes.
Shoo.
Very popular back in the day.
But the visitor was a mouse, and quite used to having folks yell shoo at him.
Although it's a mouse with clothes on and he's standing straight up.
I want to
Ironically
buy a
wearing no
magic
shoes.
Spell.
No.
I'm tired of
Maybe he's a
being
halfling.
mouse. Nobody likes mice.
They don't wear
set
shoes, right?
Traps for us.
Halflings generally don't.
Cats
Yeah.
on us. And yell shoo at us and chase us with brooms. It's not a very pleasant life.
So obviously this short is intended
I
for
want
children.
to be
I would
something
assume.
else. Like what?
I'm not really sure that
I haven't
obviously
made
the,
up
the
my
educational
mind.
shorts for kids have some kind
I
of a
thought I'd
moral
come and
message,
see
and
what
I'm not
sort of
sure what the
spells
message
you
of this
have and
short
choose one.
is.
Well, everything's in a
as
mess
you'll
right
see,
now.
it kind of goes in a couple different directions
and
and doesn't really have a point to it,
wait a minute.
which is
Here,
always exciting.
You can have this one. No charge. There isn't any label
Yeah, no
on
charge
it.
for the first one, Sean. Then they get you
What will
hooked.
it turn me into?
He doesn't even know what he's giving away.
Something
Nah.
else.
Irresponsible.
That's what you said you wanted to be.
Here, drink this, you dummy.
He should lose his wizarding license.
He should. Or at least have it temporarily suspended.
He's got a pretty nice house.
Yeah.
Leaded glass windows.
Yeah.
While he was looking for something to pull the cork out with,
So how you go through your drawers, you stand on them.
Yes, that's what I usually do, yeah.
A butterfly, perhaps?
Yes. We turn into a
Butterflies
butterfly
are
with
pretty.
triangular wings.
They don't live very long. He'd rather not be a
That's probably
butterfly.
true. I don't know. How long do butterflies live?
I don't know.
Turtles live a long time.
One thing you'll notice about the
They
music
are
in this
very
short,
pretty.
it's pretty decent, but it
Yes,
occasionally does this
slow.
warping thing where it goes.
The mouse hoped he wouldn't turn into a turtle.
And I've noticed a lot of the shorts do that on my
Bees are
channel, and I think it's because
But they
somehow
work
when they were
awfully
transferred
hard.
from reel to reel to digital, it just messed up kind of how they
Work was
sound.
not one of the mouse's
Yeah, I
favorite
think it's
gadgets.
optical soundtrack, and it gets extended or stretched in the projector, and it gets warbly.
Ants go
Yeah,
on
because not all of them
picnics.
do it, and this one's not too bad. But I've had a
Ants
couple
get
shorts, like
stepped
this
on.
one we did a while back about a hospital. It was really bad, which made it hilarious. But you know,
Birds sing happy
Why does he always keep his
songs,
mouse head?
but
he's
birds
like
eat
a
worms.
were creature, like a hybrid.
The thought made the mouse a little ill.
Or maybe the
What
children
if I
have to
turned
imagine
into
that
a
it's the
cat?
mouse still. I don't know.
Cats eat mice.
He's eating a mouse?
He
Oh, he's a
turned
cannibal
pale
now.
At the thought.
Oh, it's Snoopy. He turned into Snoopy.
Oh, what if it's a spell for turning folks into mice?
Hmm.
On me, it wouldn't even show. Like dribbling egg on a yellow bib.
Yes. That's a
Now,
common thing
if
that
I
happens.
turned into an elephant, that would be worthwhile.
And look, he's almost an elephant there. He still has mouse ears.
But an elephant wouldn't fit in my
Like he has a
house.
trunk.
It was a nice little house. The mouse
Yeah,
loved
that'd be
it very
a
much.
tight fit.
He
He could
hoped
probably
he
get his
wouldn't turn
trunk in
into
there.
an
That's about
elephant.
it.
In fact, he couldn't think of anything the spell might turn him into that he was sure he would enjoy.
Guys, just
being.
drink the thing.
That right. For God's sake,
Being
just
me
drink.
has its problems, but at least I know what they are. Whatever I turn into might have bigger ones. So he took the magic spell back to the wizard.
He returned it, but unfortunately there was a restocking fee. Derp. Oh, there he is.
You've changed.
Oh.
I suppose I have.
Yes, he changed
I
mentally,
was a
I
very
guess,
unhappy
sort of.
mouse before. And now I'm, well, something else.
Ta-da!
Was it the magic spell that changed you? As a matter of
See, like I said, this
It
short is
was.
very odd. If it's aimed at
the
little
wizard
kids,
was
like,
so excited
what are
he
they
could
supposed to be
hardly
getting out of this?
That's the first time one of my spells ever worked.
Wow.
Looks like it worked twice. It made us both happy. It's a
I guess it's about
wonderful
being happy
magic
who you
spell.
are or something? I don't know.
The wizard took the labels
It's a very
off
odd
all the
message for a little
bottles
kid, is what I'm saying.
and raised the prices.
It's like
Then he
homeopathy.
put them back on the shelves,
Yeah.
just any which way.
Or
Sorting them was
telepathy.
no longer a problem.
Or some kind of pathy.
After that, whenever anyone in Wallaby Wallow felt unhappy with their
Well,
lot,
Wallopy Wallow is
they
where they
knew
live.
what to do. They would
You ever
buy
been there?
one of the wizard's wonderful magic
no.
spells.
Maybe you could arrange a
They
trip.
never failed to work.
Take
as
the
long
kids,
as
they'll love
the
it.
bottles weren't uncorked.
Drink from unmarked bottles at the wizardy shop.
You should just mark it as soda or something.
Yes.
Jack Kent.
Yes. or monkey shoulder, which I'll be drinking very soon. I'm already halfway through my beer. I gotta pace myself a little bit, not much, but. Dun dun dun, by Sean Larson. All right. Sean Larson, one of our friends from way, way, way back. Uh-oh. Yeah.
Look at that, a whale.
Check that shit out. I have one of those.
Oh, yeah.
I got it for my birthday last year. I don't have two of them, though. That would be a mortgage payment at this point. Two of them.
Oh, man, I remember that little skiff.
Yep.
G.I. Joe hovercraft comes
There's
with
Cutter.
other figures and equipment sold separately from Hasbro.
Think. All right. We're on to our movie. Notice the fancy titles. Okay, so what they did here was, see how it says Vampire over London? They basically covering the old credits that said Mother Riley versus the Vampire or whatever. See, these are the regular credits. Look at, there's a guy called the Yokel.
The yokel.
So this was released in Great Britain as Mother Riley Meets the Vampire, and for whatever reason, when they released it here, and the only reason they released it here was because of Bela Lugosi, because he was still popular here. They changed the name because this was originally a series of Mother Riley movies. So the main character, I guess you can call him that, is this Mother Riley, who is actually a male actor named Arthur Lucan, who is wearing drag, right? He's dressed as a woman. And that's the extent of the comedy part of this, is that it's a guy in drag. Because you can very clearly tell that it's a guy, right? And that's supposed to be funny. Now, when Monty Python does that, it's funny, but it's not funny because they're dressed as women. They do funny things. I don't know that he does anything that's particularly funny. I guess you'll see. It's supposed to be a comedy. And then Bela Lugosi, of course, is in this.
Everything fixed.
Where's my luggage?
I'll be with you in a few minutes.
So,
Yo, what?
you
Miss Julia
what?
Loretti, I believe.
Yes?
I am from the ministry. My car is waiting to take you to
What
your...
language are you speaking?
This way, please.
You will excuse me, but I thought...
Everything is taken care of. In here, please.
Did you say you're from the ministry?
Yes, that is right.
Uh-huh.
I did not know they had
Oh, he's from the
foreign
band
ministry.
ministry, maybe.
Oh, my dear Miss Loretti, this is the foreign ministry. Come
Oh.
along, in here.
Oh, good. They were also going to call it Carry On Vampire. Oh, good.
Stop that car!
Just kidnapped her.
Here's what happened.
All about it.
Here's how this movie came about. So, as I said, there was a series of these Mother Riley movies. And the way that Bela Lugosi got involved in this is that
Sit down, gentlemen.
he was doing a revival of the Dracula play in London
Scientist calling himself a
in the
vampire is a man
1952.
named von Hoosen, born in
And
Bosnia in
the play
1894.
bombed and only lasted like a week.
Baron von Hoosen,
And
legend immortalized as a vampire.
He
For reasons of his own, von Hoosen
didn't
claimed
have
to be
enough
an
money to
earthly
get home.
reproduction of his
Like,
notorious ancestor,
actors back then
owing
didn't
his
make
continual
diddly squat
existence
for
to
money,
the
right?
consumption of human blood.
So he agreed to be in
Needless
this
to say,
movie
there
so
is
they
not
would
the
pay him
faintest
enough so
vestige
that
of
he could
truth
get
in his
home to
claim.
LA.
But it is not denied that he is a scientist of considerable repute.
So
and
that's
his
how
activities
he
should be
got
restrained.
involved in this.
Restrained. That's putting it pretty mildly, isn't it, sir?
Pretty wild.
30 women have disappeared
Yeah.
from the London area in the last 6 weeks, sir.
And 6 weeks ago, Van Hoosen is believed to have arrived in
There's
this country.
our
That's quite true.
Bela
but I think
Lugosi
the connection
picture.
is coincidental. Personally, I believe we are dealing with
He's
a
not
dangerous
playing
man.
Dracula in
Not
this. He's
for what he
playing
claims to
a
be, but for
mad
what he is.
scientist
A
who.
fanatical scientist with a stupid gang of men who have allowed themselves to be
Yeah, they're talking
mesmerized
about
by
him here.
legend.
What about this girl, Julia
Anyway, he's
Loretti?
called the Vampire,
Looks
but
to me
that's
as
what
though
the
she may be of
police call
particular
him.
interest to Van Hoosen.
Like as like a moniker, because they don't know who he is or something. I don't know why they call him that, because he doesn't do anything particularly
Expect
vampiric.
Van Hoosen would like to get his hands on that.
But his name in here is Dr. Van Houten.
Maybe they're just racist against people who look like Bela Lugosi.
Yes.
There is still no clue as to the whereabouts of Miss Julia Loretti, daughter of the famous Italian scientist
Whereabouts?
Germino Loretti.
We can practice our
Miss
British
Loretti
accents
arrived
in
in
this
this country
one.
this afternoon and is believed to have been kidnapped by agents of the mysterious scientist known as the vampire, whose suspected presence in England is causing widespread alarm.
Yes, widespread alarm. Now, this movie came out in 1952, which is this is less than 10 years after World War II, and of course, London was bombed to hell, right? So, they don't show any of the bombed out parts of London in this, but you can well imagine that there's a lot of poverty at this point in London.
What the heck is going on with the sound design?
That sounds like the Peanuts. The adults in Peanuts, right?
Sounds like my chicken cage.
Come on, hand it over. Shame on him for worrying you, Mrs. Riley. He's an old vampire. You're telling me. And to think I let that...
But that's not the vampire. They're just trying to be funny.
And it's still 8 weeks. You're a poor creature. A poor creature.
That's our Mother Riley there behind the counter.
So this is her third film?
Did you take a note of that? Cut the cackle.
I'll come back later for the
Maybe more than 3. I don't know. It's a series of movies, but they're not connected in like storyline. It's just that the same character appears in them.
You can see why they keep reusing her, and she's really hot.
Very appealing. I don't know. I mean, if you were a poor person living in London, that might be funny. I don't know.
Read all about it. A vampire. It must mean you.
Ha ha ha.
In the papers. This is the 5th victim.
Hilarious.
Could be any of us next.
Any of us?
Yes, it could even be you.
Me? What did he do?
Now, I should say that this is sort of in the spirit of the Monty Python, like the Pepper Pots, because they don't really look like women either. Like, it's very obvious that they're not, right? And this guy is makes quite a homely woman. We'll just say that.
Unattached girls. That's us.
Oh, don't talk a lot of nonsense. What could he expect to find on a scraggy lot of old boiling fowls like
You know who I'm talking about on the Monty Python TV show?
Yeah.
Mr. Man, your manners are positively disgusterating. Ain't they, girls?
Disgusterating.
Disgusterating.
I'll drink to that. Also, she's supposed to be Irish, which she's not very Irish.
And if everyone did their duty as good as I do, I wouldn't have to go round flinging them out on their ear for trying to live rent-free. You're a blood...
What do you suppose is in that big jar there?
I was thinking it was a wig or something.
I don't know.
A wig soaked in formaldehyde.
As one does. You know what? Maybe it's that. Remember from Super Chicken had that giant wig that was taking over the city? Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
They've captured it and it's in a jar.
The hell toupee?
Yes.
All those Quaker ads in the background.
Some people have a fit when the red comes.
Now, this is really cheap. So.
Is this whole thing a musical?
No, it's just this one part. So I think they're literally playing the music off camera, like on either someone is playing the piano, like literally off camera, or, because listen to it, it's like, they didn't dub this in, they're literally doing this with a boom mic. See how echoey it is?
Is this something they do every day in the show?
Yes.
It seems to come out of nowhere.
Yes. That's quite choreographed, as you'll see here in a moment. Now, this is supposed to be funny.
Shush, shush, now, come.
Yeah. Look at these two. Yeah.
Don't come that line with me. It has no effect. He didn't come to take, he came to collect.
See, in a normal movie, what they would do is some travesty like this is they would pre-record it and then dub it over them trying to do this.
Yeah, no, it looks and sounds like a recorded stage performance.
Yeah, like they've literally got a boom mic over the 4 of them, right? And they're just, and then the music is being piped in somehow, or there's a guy on a piano off stage or off camera, right?
If I had one wish, it's you that I wish.
I could picture them having like a record player off camera. Like with the big, like the, what's that called? The big horn thingy on it? What's that called? The phonograph, right?
Yeah. Like a Victorola?
Yes.
Come back couldn't have shut.
Well, if you haven't got any eggs, I'll have the chicken.
Is that a little kid? Who's that guy?
Telegram for Mrs. Riley.
Oh, it's like a...
Now,
Okay.
who'll be sending me a telegram? Well, open it up, open it up.
Probably the neighbors telling you to shut up.
Keep it down.
Keep it down. They sent her a telegram.
Western Union is on it.
And if there was, I wouldn't tell
It's
you.
worth the 15 cents or whatever it costs.
Come on, open it up, open it up. Let's see what it is.
Sorry, 15p.
Bad news, Dax?
Not at all. It's from Ireland. And it tells me that my Uncle Jeremiah's died and left me the whole of his fortune.
See, she's supposed to be Irish. Well, sort of does an Irish accent, but not really.
Give me my telegram back.
Oh, dear.
So giddy when her relatives die.
Stone the
Yes.
clothes. Listen to this.
Loves it.
I've got Jeremiah's will found yesterday. He has willed everything to you.
Including the family play and dispatching it
So this guy in the middle is like trying to collect the rent from her. And apparently this is a constant problem because she's broke. So now she's got this inheritance from her Uncle Harry or whatever.
Stop it. It reminds me of an English summer.
She just has a barrel of flour.
Yes. People come to the shop and buy flour. They just scoop it out of this barrel.
Do they realize her hair has been in there?
Yeah, they try not to mention that. It probably wasn't the first time that day that her hair had been in there. So this is the lair of Bela Lugosi. That is his manservant or whatever.
Does he always act this creepy when no one's watching?
Yes. Well, he knows there's a camera on him. What should I do? Oh, enough of that.
Here comes the gardener.
Actually, I think it's a cop. Yeah. An English Bobby.
The gardener with a pith helmet.
Yes.
Look how tall that fountain is.
That's, yeah.
Is it a bird bath for Big Bird?
For those eagles, like in Lord of the Rings, those eagles.
Oh, yeah.
A bit late tonight, aren't you, Till?
Well, I've been to the pictures.
Anything good?
Humphrey Bogart.
Now, I don't know what they
Oh,
did to the
I think
camera
he's
here. It's got
lovely.
like some kind of
That's
filter
only
on it
movie
or
stars
something.
just
I don't know.
don't
Maybe
work.
they didn't want to
They
show
do, by all accounts.
very clearly what was in the background here, because look at this weird filter
Creepy
on
sort
it.
of joint, this, isn't it? Very damp. What's the matter?
So you've noticed it too.
Notice what?
What's all this
place,
then?
You said it was creepy.
It's hard to tell
Oh, I
through
do
the
feel
compression, but
peculiar.
it looks like there's a glass
I mean,
pane in
about
front of
this
them or
place.
something.
Yeah,
I think
it's
they've all
something
gone
weird going on. Like they're
loopy,
trying to do an
right?
effect here, but they're cheap, so that's the best they could do.
What's he called? The vampire because he sleeps in a coffin.
Yes, as you'll see here, now he's coming out. So by this point in Bela Lugosi's career, this is about.
Very well, Hitchcock.
I think this is right around the time he did Plan 9 from Outer Space,
Will you be working in the laboratory tonight, Master?
which a lot of our viewers probably have seen.
Master,
Yes?
I'm curious to know why you always
And he actually
sleep
died
in
during
your
that
evening
movie.
clothes.
Very
So
handy.
in Plan 9, the actor actually died during production, and so
I was married in that.
they finished the film by using a body double.
Sleeps in a coffin? Don't be
And so he's dressed like that pretty much because he's playing a vampire, but
seen
the
it.
body double,
In his bedroom.
because he doesn't look
He hasn't
anything
got
like
a
Bela
bed, he
Lugosi in the
hasn't got
face,
the coffin.
he's covering his face the whole time with his cape.
Right.
Have you seen Plan 9?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so whenever you see the scenes of the guy walking around with his face being covered, that's the body double.
Other people's business because it only causes trouble.
That guy, by the way, was
One
Ed
thing
Wood's
we all want
dentist.
to avoid.
Nice. Yeah, he looks like a dentist.
I can imagine that conversation. Hey, I'm getting my filling done here. By the way, one of our actors died in this movie. Can you be on the set tomorrow?
There is the master, my dear Frida.
Have you brought Miss Loretti?
No, master. There is a general alarm. It was not safe to bring her straight
So
away.
this is
And we'll
20
bring her
years
in the
after
usual way.
Dracula, the movie Dracula. He still looks like he's in decent shape here. I mean, he's older, obviously, but
the British naval, we had to take the young man
he's
too.
hooked on heroin at this point.
He seemed to have everything in the right place.
Good, very good.
All right, all right.
Which is probably part of the reason why he was broke, right, and couldn't get back home.
My dear Anton.
What is this contraption in front of them?
When I have to
This
acquaint
is-
you with my
I don't
Distillery.
achievements and my future plans.
It's his Rube Goldberg machine that does God knows what. I don't even know what he's trying to... Well, I know what he's trying to do. So, in this movie, the evil plot is he's trying to create a robot that's going to take over London, I
Your
think.
long life has allowed you to outstrip
A robot?
the forces of
A
science.
robot. We'll see if we can figure out what he's trying to do.
Last, I, Van Hoosen,
Here, I'll look
am
at
ready
the
to
plot and
fulfill
on
my
Wikipedia and see if it says.
I have created weapons.
Yes, he's trying
by
to
which
create
armies
an
and
army.
machines our enemies can be destroyed.
Oh, here we go. He's
For
talking about
instance, look at this, Anton.
it. Just
A
look
turn
at
of the
it.
dial. So, and 1,000 aeroplanes can be destroyed.
Oh,
Another turn.
it's a pretty powerful dial.
And 10 battleships can
Should
be
probably
blown
put a
up at
warning
sea.
label or something.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
How much is this for?
Don't
This
touch
is
that
the
dial.
robot control.
I've got
I
some
intend to
dial
build
soap. It doesn't do anything like
50,000
that.
robots.
50,000?
Yeah.
But how many
Yeah,
have
this
you
was
built so
released
far?
in the U.S. 10 years
one.
after it was made.
To build
He
the
actually
rest.
said
I need
robots.
an almost unlimited supply.
Everybody else
of
was saying
uranium
robot at the time.
and
Yes. One of the
fluorine.
interesting things about this, of course, this is in black and white. So, in 1963 in the States, almost every movie was in color. So this would have been,
If I'm not mistaken,
no
it's the
doubt,
use of
a
my
B
robot.
movie, right? That would have been playing
Yes.
after the main feature.
Let's
So
our
if people aren't
secret
familiar with the way
factory
that they
island.
used to do movies,
And
is they would
I
have
in Liverpool.
the regular movie, and then they would have
Sent here by
what's
road.
called the B movie. Everyone's heard
My
of B
friends,
movies, right? Well, that's literally the movie
this
that
is a
comes
great
after the regular movie. So if you're still
Our
there
victory is
at the
in
theater,
sight.
you can watch a second film.
You have chosen a
And
queer
so
long
the B
to
movies were
Professor.
always the cheaper,
Riley.
you know, more of the horror sort of, or sci-fi movies were usually the B movies. And this, no doubt, would have been a B movie for sure.
She was on a ration row.
Look at that fat guy in the middle. There's no way he'd be in the Navy, he'd be that huge. Look at this guy.
They call him the whale.
Brendan Fraser. Yeah.
Yep.
Probably a better movie than this.
Oh no, they messed up the addresses.
Oh, now it's the robot is going to.
Did you hate it when the couriers pull the labels off of all the packages and mix them all up?
Yes. And they somehow glued it on, or whatever they did to make it stick.
He spat on it and then stuck it on the box. So common.
Again, I think that's supposed to be funny, but it's just dumb.
The robot is here, Master.
Wonderful.
That houseplant would get knocked over so fast in my house, that one by the front door.
Yes. Look at the antlers behind him.
Why is he's got a tire in the hallway too.
A tire?
Yeah, there's a tire under the antlers on it.
Sorry, Gabby, let us in.
It's an ancient heirloom. It's an heirloom tire. Yeah, there it is.
That is enough.
What's that?
It is nothing. Go to the kitchen and stay there until I call
Yeah,
for
it
you.
would have been cool if Roy Orbison was in this. What do you think?
Yeah. Pops out playing his guitar.
Yes, actually, he should pop out of this box. Be perfect.
This is the greatest moment of my life. For the first time,
This is
you
going to
will
be
see
disappointing.
My finest creation.
You can see his teeth are all jacked up because of the heroin use. Look.
Now, Frankenstein with all the weaknesses of the flesh. This electronic marvel is a super robot of all time.
That must be the yokel, that guy.
This indestructible god of man. This great...
So we have Arthur Lucan and his old mother Riley, Bela Lugosi, of course. Maria Mercedes is Julia Loretti. Oh, she's the one that got captured in the beginning.
It must be human.
Dora Bryan as Tilly. That's got to be the little maid or something here. That lady behind him, I think.
Oh, he's got a banjo now.
The yokel is Graham Moffat. There's a whole bunch of characters in the cast list. I don't know who any of them are. Oh, the rent collector. We saw him earlier.
I think that's just packed in straw.
What's the matter with me? Have I gone insane?
Oh, yeah.
Is this a nightmare?
I like his blouse.
Where is my robot?
You should get one like that.
Beautiful
I should.
robot.
You should lounge around the house in
Ran out
it.
of juice.
Oh, the yokel has a banjo.
Yeah, they just pulled it out of the box.
Oh, okay. It wasn't like his personal banjo.
He kind of looks like Harpo.
SC19.
Yes,
Dear Madam,
he wishes he was
as per
Harpo.
your late uncle's will, we send herewith the family plate, etc. Yours faithfully, Fleesome, and Grab, solicitors.
Fleesome?
Fleesome, and Grab.
Oh, ha ha ha. That's like Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. We must think. This is going to take a while.
Come on, we need the juice.
Need some heroin to think.
The thinky juice.
The thinky juice, yes. There squirts some in my arm. So, of course, now the robot's being delivered to the Mother Riley shop. This little kid's got a mouth on him. Nice.
Shot me, lovely shot. It'll cost you a pretty penny. Cost me a pretty penny? What are you talking about? Longer down in the rent? Wonder where it came from. I wonder who's for. I wonder what's inside it. I hope it's
They just
all
hurled
right.
it through the window? I
Right,
missed that.
that's me.
No, the truck backed into the window. And then it came flying out of the truck.
Well, what is
Because
it
apparently there's no
anyway?
door on the back of the truck.
No. The family plate. What? Me fortune from me Uncle Jeremiah. But don't stand looking at it round there. Let's get it upstairs. Come on now, over there.
So the fortune she was expecting was actually a popcorn popper and a banjo and a potted
Yes.
plant.
Yes. Well, the will never said what the fortune was. It just said that they were going to get one.
Come on now, over here.
Yeah, you didn't need that, did you?
Put it down to me. I'll put it down to you, all right.
Pick your end up,
He's going to go steal from the till while they're fucking around.
Steal some licorice.
Yeah. Or whatever that was. Probably black tar heroin. A jar of it behind the counter.
Oh, if they only knew they could just open the box and have the robot walk upstairs by itself.
Well, I mean, they think it's this big fortune or whatever. Why would it be on a giant box?
Why is he mail ordering a robot?
How we can open this thing?
That's a good question that I don't believe ever gets answered.
Oh my god, is that a cat?
I don't know what that was. Something comes flying out of the...
Gentlemen, now that I'm a wealthy lady,
I mentioned the script for this movie was about 5 pages long.
There's a cat with a slide whistle.
Yeah, it says cat with slide whistle flies out of box. Alright, I've polished off my my Sam Adams already.
Now, boys and girls, stand
So
back
now-
and leave it the rest to me.
Now, the good news is we have less than an hour to go. Isn't that great? I'm going to start on my monkey shoulder here, and as tradition, I'm going to try to open the bottle on mic here. We'll see if you can hear it.
Come on, don't be all day.
You hear that?
Yeah, it sounded good.
All right, good.
Oh wow, that guy's cool.
It's me Uncle Jeremiah.
You should get one of those.
Look what they've done with him. They canned him. And me without a tin open in the house. What's the matter with you?
He's got a candy bowl for a head.
I trouble you to treat the late departed with respect. What a fell.
I know, without airs and graces.
Oh, he's also a radio.
Homemade party.
Yes.
That's all it is. Have you seen it? Go on, get out, the lot of you. Go on, get out.
Get down to the lots of you.
Let me have another news. Let me have 5 minutes alone with me.
You know, they could have put Whoopi Goldberg in this movie.
Did you hear what he called me? That's reformation of character.
Like she existed yet. She hadn't yet been invented.
Me, that's in the prime of my life and the middle of me sorrow.
1952? Yeah, probably not. Or maybe she was like a baby.
So you'd love me, Uncle Jeremiah, would you? You think I will?
Let's find out. Was
Getting
Whoopi
out of
Goldberg
here
alive?
tomorrow when I'm coming round with an order of possession.
When we're doing that, we should check to see if Roy Orbison was alive. I'm sure he was.
In Washington this afternoon.
Me,
Whoopi Goldberg, not alive when this came out.
Done by a thickness on begging. Gypped by
She was born in 1955.
As we're talking personalities, I've a few things I'd like to say to you. You're a
Like, bite me. So Roy Orbison was alive, of course. He would have been 19 when this came out.
Which it is hoped will lead to the arrest of the
No.
person known as the vampire.
29.
Whose identity remains mystery.
Math.
Speculation continues as to who
But yes,
will be
he
the
certainly
next
could have been in this movie. Although he didn't start, it looks like according to this, he didn't start doing music until right before this came out. 1953 was his first album. That's the year after this movie came out. In Britain, anyway.
On 14 Ration Row.
So pretty unlikely that he would be in this.
Maybe he saw this movie that inspired his musical career.
That's possible. He was born in Vernon, Texas. I don't know why we're talking about Roy Orbison, but it's more interesting in this movie. Let's see, what else can we say? We could talk about Bela Lugosi. Actually, let's talk about this Arthur Lycan guy. So this guy, Arthur Lycan, who is playing Mother Riley here, was born in 1885 and died 2 years after this movie was made.
Master calling.
He was active in films from the 1930s until this thing.
Robert Mark 1. Can you hear me? Over.
He married a 16-year-old.
Now listen to me.
Oh, she's in this movie. This, I think that maid is his
go
wife.
in search for the woman
In real life.
You will pick her up, but do not.
His last performance of Mother Riley was on the stage at the Theatre Royal in Barnsley in 1954.
What are you doing here?
An adaptation of Old Mother Riley in Paris. That must be a previous movie that he was in.
Hey, look here, copper.
Are you moving, or have I got to
Did it start out as a radio show or a TV show or something? There were not a lot of TV shows in 1952.
Probably not. No, I doubt he was on TV. Yeah, on the radio, yes. And there was even what they're calling a strip cartoon. I assume they mean a comic strip. In the Radio Times and Film Fun. And he made 17 movies as Mother Riley. So more than the 3 that I said earlier. That was not accurate.
Are these considered sexist today?
Well,
he took the role away from a capable woman actor.
I don't think so. I don't know. I doubt there were a lot of women doing comedy back then, like as a lead.
It's called the lady face.
Lady face, yes. Or Lady Smith Black Mambazo, maybe. Yeah, 17 of these movies. He was voted the 6th. Why was he voted the 6th biggest money-making star in British films? Well, why would you vote for that? He either made money or he didn't. I don't know. Anyway.
Mark 1. Mark 1. Can you hear me?
That's a good point.
Now he's talking to the robot. So the robot has captured Mother Riley.
Is that the robot?
Why is she covered in a potato sack?
The robot just wrapped her up in the bed sheets and picked her up.
I think that's the Monopoly guy there. Why is he... What's the deal with his hat?
You know, it's with all the streamers.
Yeah.
Just come from a party.
Maybe, or he just ran through a parade. He's one of those guys. So, 1937 was the first Old Mother Riley movie.
Looks like Penguin.
Oh, maybe it's the penguin. Well, it's like a slimmer penguin.
Anton, I have done.
I prefer the fat penguin, like Burgess Meredith penguin.
Like the sideways oscilloscope.
So he did Old Mother Riley in Paris, Old Mother Riley MP. I think that means like a minister of something, right?
Follow the beam. The beam set.
Old Mother Riley joins up. I'm thinking joins the military because that was 1940. Old Mother Riley in Society. Old Mother Riley's Circus. Old Mother Riley in Business. Old Mother Riley's Ghosts. Old Mother Riley Overseas. Now these were all done like, some of these came out the same year as each other. Holy shit. Old Mother Riley Detective. Old Mother Riley at Home. Old Mother Riley's New Venture. Old Mother Riley's Headmistress.
Oh no, we've got a somnambulist here.
Uh-oh.
Where's she going?
She's going straight to hell if she doesn't change her ways.
Do all sleepwalkers stick their arms out like that?
Yes, they become zombies.
Oh, this is dangerous. Wow, she's really good at the stairs.
Yes. And then Old Mother Riley's Jungle Treasure, which I'm sure is amazing. And then this movie.
Oh, the Jungle Treasure.
We've now run down all 17 of his movies.
Oh no.
Oh, there's a Greater London Council has a blue plaque unveiled in 1978 commemorating Lucan at his home.
What just happened? She hit the switch that reversed time? I'm confused.
Yes. One of those dials reverses time.
Yes, master. Wait, some fool has reversed. Increase the hour. Make control.
Somebody did in 1982 a biopic about this guy, the Mother Riley guy.
Mark 1. You're on the beam again. Now follow it home. Follow it home.
Oh, good. Apparently, after Lucan died, someone took over the role of Old Mother Riley and continued making those movies.
Oh, phew.
Until... Oh, okay. Cabaret, pantomime, theater variety shows, and summer seasons, but no more movies, apparently. Okay, until the 80s. Holy shit. So for another 20 years, this guy was
my way. Did you, I hope?
So he only speaks in muted trumpet. Okay. Well, Sean, I'm now hitting the hard stuff, so...
Anton.
The scotch?
Yes, it should improve the movie.
I take the control.
At least for me.
You should be here by dawn.
Yes, master. Master. I think there is something you should... What is that, Anton?
If they have a switch that can reverse time, why isn't that the center of their diabolical empire?
It only does it when someone's sleepwalking.
Okay.
This is a very specific technology. This robot is so stupid looking. Oh my god.
He looks well, master, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah, looks perfect.
What
Yep.
is this?
Do we know why it captured Mother Riley?
Come to my laboratory.
Just randomly grabbed her?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Wonderful creation.
She's never seen a lady in a bag before?
Yeah, what the hell? So apparently, the Bela Lugosi guy has been capturing women like every night.
Everything we can to trace him, sir. The entire force, down to the lowliest constable, is on its toes.
But yet, that's the first time the maid has seen anyone captured. That's pretty weird.
She's quieter now. I've given her a sedative.
Yeah, I bet you did.
The smell of
You had to give her an elephant tranquilizer.
We must keep him locked up.
And what about Miss Loretti? She's lovely.
I'm going to deal with her when Anton brings her in the
Lovely.
morning.
Must not be talking about Mother Riley.
Do you wish to see Mrs. Riley?
Yeah.
Here is her chart.
A poor specimen.
It's pretty sad. The Wikipedia entry for this movie actually stops at this point of the plot. Like, it doesn't list anything after what just happened. So, for the next, 40 minutes, Wikipedia doesn't care what happens in this movie. It just ends with, she gets captured.
I tell you, there's something queer going on in this house. Only last night.
You're not supposed to say queer. Well, I guess you can say queer, just not like in a derogatory sense, right?
Is this the maid? Is this the maid's quarters?
Before you go to bed.
All right, Smart.
That guy's really tall. Look how tall he is.
Something's going to blow up.
Is he standing on that chair?
No. Oh, he is. Okay. I thought he was like 8 feet tall.
Blimey, you can't half put that stuff away, can't you?
So he's drinking beer on the job.
Should you just call him Limey?
Limey. You bloody limey!
Where is my tire?
Where is my my special tire? Oh, this is when they meet. Okay, this is the meet cute, as they say. Right?
What the heck is going on there?
It's the meet not so cute.
You gave me quite a start creeping in like that after what I've been through.
The funny thing about this, so I looked at the trailer for
What are you
this
looking at me
movie, and
like
it
that
doesn't
for?
show anything about either of these
Make
characters.
me straight.
It's
My dear lady.
the guy who
How
did
do
the
you
sound
feel?
for the movie talking about the movie.
Found you in the garden.
Like he's just
A
sitting in
little
a chair talking about the movie.
Tipsy. Me tipsy.
And there's some woman sitting next to him
You
who's
know
supposed to
there's
be a
nothing
vampire.
stopping the world
That's
to
the
make me
trailer.
dizzy, never mind tipsy.
Won't you sit down? You must be
It's like the
tired.
cheapest trailer you could
Oh, you're
possibly
a real
make.
gentleman, you are. Do you know you're the first man that's ever been nice to me since the curate took us girl guides out camping?
When I
Yeah.
came in,
Since
I saw you
Robespierre.
looking at that painting.
You're the first guy that's been nice to me since my last kidnapping.
Yes.
Oh, I hate them. They give me cold shivers up and down my brisket.
My brisket.
Pity.
She has a
That
personal
happens to
brisket.
be my brother.
Oh, snap. What you got there? A bottle of hooch? Yeah, you can have it back.
That's something she found in the room, or is she holding
Well,
that
I'd
when she
like
was
to be
in
going
bed?
now.
Maybe that was in her purse.
Simmer.
Wouldn't you prefer a nice, juicy steak about 2 inches thick, underdone, lovely and ready?
6 inches long.
Underdone?
Lead me to it, and I promise you I won't split on your butcher.
Liver for breakfast. Plenty of liver with the blood running down.
He's
the
trying to,
Oh,
like...
my darling man.
What's he trying to do? Like, fatten her up?
No,
For what?
I want you to stay here and work for me.
Like, he's not a real vampire, he's a mad scientist.
Liver every day.
And he's building robots, so what does he want her for?
You need feeding.
Like the way to her heart is through a liver.
Yeah, but why? Why does he give a shit about this lady?
Mr. Higgins, it's me.
I mean, he got his robot back, right? Why doesn't he just kill her or whatever, get rid of her?
Here.
Other than her needing to be in this stupid movie. Like, what is the purpose of her being here?
I'm not a booking. Try to grab them.
Then it is settled. My housekeeper will look after you.
Thank you. This
Like,
is not
he's
enough.
treating
I
her
need
like
too
she's
much.
some
That is
treasured
what
guest
that
or
is.
something,
Don't
but why?
strain
Like,
yourself, my
unless she's gonna sit here and
lovely
build robots for him, I don't know why he cares.
Free.
Well, may I be bitten. It is not smitten. I clicked.
All right. I mean, she clearly has a reason to want to be here because it's much nicer digs than her stupid shop, right?
Will not understand.
Yeah. She doesn't have to worry about her debt. Yeah, I have no idea.
But why does Bela Lugosi want her to be here?
I don't know.
And he has all these women captured because he captured that other lady at the beginning.
Is this the women's dormitory?
And a nice bit of cold comfort, too.
I hope you will be very happy with us, Mrs. Riley.
I'm sure I shall, ma'am. I'm sure I shall.
Sure.
And may the saints sprinkle you with sailors on shore leave.
Whoa.
Yourself at home.
That's quite the blessing. Yeah.
Sprinkle.
I shouldn't bother if I was you.
Sprinkle you with sailors on shore leave.
So they doesn't
I'm going to start using that. That sounds
Well,
good.
let me tell you something. I'm here for
May the
two.
saints
I'm the
sprinkle you with sailors on shore leave.
Who are all those men above the other lady's
So
bed?
put that in your smoke and pipe it.
That's a good question.
Those all like famous British actors.
Sure.
You
John
knock on the
Cleese
other side
and
of
Michael
your face
Palin.
One of these days, my fine lady. And don't
Eric
you call
Idle.
that darling man a crackpot.
No?
It's time you got your mind off men. It's your time of life.
It's my time of life. I may look a bit of a tag end on the outside, but on the inside, I have a heart like a
A bit of a
Going to
tug
the
end.
Abbey Dance for the first
Oh, God. I hope
time.
she's not going to go into another musical.
Excuse me.
Oh, no. Thank goodness.
What makes you think the governor's got
She
a
threatened
crush
to,
on
but then
you?
she stopped.
You ought to have seen him pleading for me to stay on
Please
his
don't
bare
unbutton
knees
anything. Oh,
when I
dear.
told him I was going home.
Well, how'd you get
Okay.
here?
It was a dream. In fact, it was worse than
She's
a dream.
undressing, Sean.
It was a awful nightmare. I dreamt I was being
I hope she has a lot of
kidnapped by
underclothes
a
on.
tin man.
A tin man?
Yes, that's what he was.
A man all covered in tin lines?
Yes, all dressed up and done up like a tin of Russian crab.
Oh.
She wears her pajamas under her clothes.
Yes, that's convenient though. That way you don't ever have to get nude.
Too much of that lovely
Which we definitely don't want to see.
No, it wasn't, because I've seen it too.
What?
She's wearing a potato sack.
What did it say? I couldn't see what it said. What does it say on her? What does that say? It doesn't stand still long enough for us to see it.
What's that?
That's
Self-raising?
It's a flour sack.
Oh, flour sack. What is this? It's like her dream man or something? Now that's Eric Idle, right? Yeah, he wishes.
I don't
It's
like
not a
being
2-inch
watched when I'm
steak.
having my breakfast. Why don't you go and play with your
That's the
top?
liver.
Master's orders.
Oh, yeah.
He told me to see that you eat it
Is that the guy with the beard without his
Darling
beard?
man, you said I wanted building up in my satellite area.
Just the guy with glasses.
You're being
Oh.
not ready.
Did he have a beard earlier?
I can't keep track of who all the characters are.
No, this is Bela Lugosi's manservant, the guy who was like creepily standing around the coffin earlier.
Oh, yeah.
That's this guy.
Overdone doorstep from Land's End to John O'Groat.
Oh, no, the master does not wish you to wear yourself out. Just
And then
lightly
this
dust
is the
diamond.
matronly. I think that is
Lightly dust.
Just a
the
flick
wife
here
of
and
the real
there,
life
that's
wife
all.
of the guy on the
Goody,
right.
goody, I'm going to love this job.
I think.
Oh, sorry.
Or it's that other lady. Oh, no, I think it's the other lady. Is his wife. The maid looking lady. Here's the yokel. He's checking out the hindquarters on old Mother Riley here. Like, yeah. Check that shit out. She's gonna dust his crotch. Nice. Are they having a moment here? What's going on? Okay.
She's never seen another person before.
No. What is he doing? He's checking it out. Yeah. What the heck? Uh-huh. What do you suppose in the script it says in this scene? They screw around and then he leaves. Oh my god. What was the purpose of that scene, Sean?
I don't know. What is she doing? She's stunned.
Well, she's supposed to be helping out around the house, I guess?
It is better for you not to know, Muggsy.
Yeah, but I've been...
It might upset your very delicate
I'm assuming this
mental
is some kind
balance.
of British film language that I'm not familiar with.
I don't get it.
What, English?
Don't get it.
Just all the scenes and the gags that they keep doing. It must have been common gags.
Sure.
Here is your liver, Mrs. Riley.
Do you have a suit of armor in your house?
But yesterday I had a terrible time with
No, although I used to have a fake one, but it broke.
How is it?
For your 11s.
I'd rather have a bottle of stout.
11sies. Wasn't that from Lord of the Rings,
See
too?
that Mrs. Riley finishes up her liver, Hitchcock.
You bet I will, ma'am.
Don't the hobbits have 11sies?
Guy's name is Hitchcock.
You're being got ready.
Yes. That's actually,
You'll
that's
see.
the famous director brother's brother. Or famous director's brother. Yes, anyway.
Oh man, so much liver
Prepared for you by the master. Eat it.
by the master.
Eat
What
it,
are you doing
bitch.
I'm on my beat now.
Does your beat include the kitchen?
He's beaten
Yes.
a little bit in the front. Now he's going to beat the little bit at the back.
Okay.
Yes,
Eat it.
So that's supposed to be
Yes,
funny
ma'am.
because he's
Yes,
secretly
ma'am.
dating the maid.
One old bag.
This chick
full,
here.
ma'am.
Blowed if you weren't right, the boss must have fallen for you.
Yes, I don't know how the
Yeah,
hell
so
this
that was supposed to be
passed
funny,
back.
Sean.
His eyes were all aglow, and they were so
Right?
hot.
Hasn't caught up with me
He
yet.
scotched me collarbone.
You're
Beating a
being
little
got
bit in the front and a
ready.
little bit in the back. Yes. Oh, this guy is a trip.
You're telling me?
All right, that was sort of funny.
Lovely
I'll
day.
give him that.
Yeah, swell. Nice and fresh.
Are these the corpses
Yeah,
of the ladies?
Hope so.
Sure.
The funny thing about all these girls disappearing. Yeah.
Isn't
Seem
that
to
weird?
vanish
There's all
into
these
thin
dead
air.
people here.
Makes you think,
Well, I'm
doesn't
sure there's no connection.
Haven't found out yet where they get to, have they? No. Investigations are proceeding. What are all these things?
Say, why don't you scram and knock off a motorist for parking?
I'm not doing any harm, am I?
What is this
Not
guy's
yet.
accent?
They're for an experiment of the professor's. He don't like people tampering with him.
All right, keep your hair on.
Sounds kind of like
I'm
German
very
or Dutch or
interested.
something.
Yeah, it sounds German.
Yeah.
Say, let's get this
Or
lock in
Australian,
before the cop
maybe.
comes back.
Very clearly Australian.
No, this is too much. I only wanted a teeny-weeny piece. Just a snack.
Peter says you've got to eat it all up.
But I'm full up to my high watermark already.
The high watermark.
Funny things to have around the house, I must say.
Are you looking at me?
Yes.
They look like Egyptian mummies. Still,
Are you looking
everyone
at
to his
me?
own taste, I suppose.
What are you talking about?
There's a van
What's all this
outside there
then?
unloading a lot of mummies. I could have sworn they were dead bodies myself.
Mummies.
Mammies. Maybe he meant mammies.
Well, a mummy is a dead body,
Like
isn't
that song,
it?
Mammy?
I tell you, there's some queer things going on, and I don't
Mummy.
like it.
Queer things.
Say, am I
Queer
glad
things
to
like
see the
Mother
last of
Riley.
these.
I like how the cop can't recognize a body wrapped in a blanket.
Bother about the cop, I'm
Yeah,
not
he's
sick.
there's a reason why he's on this
I'll
beat,
take
because he's
care
a
of you.
moron.
Blimey.
Oh, my heart. Oh, I don't know how I got through it.
I don't know how you're going to get over it.
Was that supposed to be funny?
How you gonna get over the heartburn?
Yes. Hilarious. She ate too much and now it's hilarious, I guess. I don't know. Why is Bela Lugosi force feeding her? And now she's burping. Okay.
Why is that guy cackling? None of this makes any sense anymore.
No.
Oh, I should have had some alcohol.
Told you, it's helping me. It's helping me get through it. I'm not ready to polish off my whiskey. Holy shit. Well, I've got a little bit more left. I'm gonna need all of it. Now, what if he opened that up and it was the Batman, the button?
Oh yeah.
And then he slid down the thing and was Batman.
Was this before or after they had William Shakespeare?
This is well after Shakespeare. Several centuries after. I know it's old, but it's not that old.
They won't lie down.
Although this is before the Batman series on TV. This is about 10 years before that. But maybe that's where they got the idea for the head that opened up. Have you ever seen, there's a Batman serial from the 40s. Have you ever seen that?
Oh yeah. That's good.
There's no Batmobile. They're like driving around in an Edsel or something. And when they change their costumes, they literally open up a filing cabinet and their costumes are in the filing cabinet.
Oh my god.
What is happening?
He came from here,
Just
Master.
Jackie Chan out that window.
And she came back.
Don't run away. I'll be back.
Oh, they must have used that first time. Oh, now she's okay.
It's done so good, you'll see it 3 times.
Yes. Who's this? Oh, that's the guy. Okay, so at the very, very beginning,
That young man up somewhere.
that guy was chasing the lady that got captured.
He's liable to become
So
tired.
they must have both been captured. Okay.
The ship guy.
Yeah, the guy. Yeah.
She'll be all right. Frida.
That's
let
my
me know
medical
when
opinion.
She is fully recovered, and move her to the laboratory.
Or maybe when she's partially recovered. That's fine too. So now Mother Riley has escaped.
Where did she get the bike?
Chum,
It was conveniently parked outside of the mansion.
You want the old station or the new station?
I don't mind whether it's an old station or a new station. The station!
We've got a very nice fire station.
I don't want the fire station. I want the police station.
No, there might be some sexy firemen at the fire station. Although I don't think back in the 50s they were probably all, muscled up and shit. Maybe. I don't know. Probably not.
Oh, I've come to report the theft of our car.
You know how they have like those beefcake calendars they do with the firemen?
Yeah.
I don't think they were doing that in the 50s.
That's Mother Riley's drawing was from one of those.
Oh, maybe. Oh, maybe that was a
You
fireman.
can't drink that here.
Can't I? I'm going to jolly.
Yeah, I'll go drink it over there.
Wacko.
I'll drink to that. Mmm.
Police! Police!
Oh, God, gross.
She was bound to be covered in alcohol at one point.
Thanks for nothing. That's where you use that phrase.
Yes.
Police! Police!
Yes, what do you think you're doing?
Come on once, all of you.
Here,
The lot.
let me go.
Take your hands off that officer, or I'll run you in for contempt.
I'll run you in.
I found him, and the girl you're looking for.
She's already in.
Come and save
I'll
him
do
before
you
he
for
does something
contempt.
and turns himself into a bat like his brother did.
Are you crazy?
Yes, no, I mean, hurry, hurry.
Bring her over here.
Bring her, telling you.
Bring her over here.
Excuse me, this is no time or place for slap and tickle. I want you to come and get
Oh,
him before you
okay.
let her in.
Who's going to do
Does she think he's trying to cop a feel? I mean, seriously.
Tickle. That's where the phrase cop a feel comes from.
Yes. Oh, because they're cops. Yes.
Oh, save her before he
Got a
does
bottle
her
of
in and turns her into a real mummy.
baby lotion in front of him.
That's a bottle of hooch, probably.
Of what?
Jim,
Who does?
you do.
Are you addressing your remarks to me?
She was like
Yes,
gin.
I am.
Why, I've never touched a drop.
Why, you're pickled
Yeah,
in
right.
it.
Say that again. Say that again.
You're pickled in it.
Are you aware to whom you are addressing those insulting remarks? I'm a lady, and I defy you to prove it.
Sergeant,
Are you
take
sure?
her with yourself.
Blimey. You could wring her out like a barcloth.
Don't be so insulting and personal.
Wring her out like a bath cloth.
Drunken me, drunken
Probably a good idea.
Why, I've never drawn a soap
He's working on his
in my life.
crossword.
I came
Mr.
here
Monopoly
to tell you
sprayed
to
her.
get a vampire
Doesn't she
before
remember
he
that?
turns
Can't she
himself
just
into a
mention
bat.
that?
Your bat's
No.
all right. I'm going to run you in for assaulting an officer. Drunkenness and insubordination.
Oh, you are?
Insubordination. Wow. Is she in the police force now?
No, you're not.
Oh, yes, I am.
Oh, no, you're not.
Get over here, will you?
Oh, you're going to mess up his crossword.
I'm a respected
What is
lady.
22 down?
Silence. Name.
Riley, and
Son
don't
of
you yell at
Odin,
me.
4 letters.
Address.
40 Russian
Starts
road.
with a T.
I'll settle you all. Give me my passport.
What is going on here? Order! What do you think you are now? In the bathroom?
What's all this then?
Well, it's a false alarm.
Call yourself policeman. I'll teach you to manhandle an old woman like me. You blue-nosed baboons. I'll save her myself.
Baboons. Here's a Monopoly guy. He could just explain what happened, but he's too drunk. Why is he there? Why are those people in there?
He was explaining it at the beginning of the scene. I couldn't hear it.
No. It doesn't matter, Sean.
Is that Wednesday?
Yes.
Sad.
Have you seen that show?
I've seen the first few episodes.
Okay, it's pretty good.
You're among friends.
After everyone watches this, go watch the Wednesday show. It's pretty good. But watch this first.
I've got that cool dentist light.
Yes, you should get one of those.
I should.
Your father gave it to you.
Then you can have conversations like this.
There it is, the copy, all nice and strong.
So do we know what he's doing with these women yet? Oh, she came back.
Well, she's now determined that she's going to save the women.
A good soul, and yesterday I was your little group free.
Why? I don't know. I guess because the cops couldn't help her.
Too bad.
So now she's going to...
A warrant out for her arrest now.
Yes. For drunken, disorderly, and assaulting a police officer.
You were going to tell me where you left the child. Now, where is it?
There you are, all the winners.
What is he looking for? The child?
Get out! Get out and stay out!
No, well, okay. So the lady... So the one thing I do know is the lady that he's captured, she's like the heiress to some uranium mine that he wants. So he wants the uranium to make more robots.
Where is it?
Oops. There goes the... Okay, we're back.
I've never been so insufferaged in all my life. That man's a monster.
She's never been so insuffraged.
Is that what she said?
The garden path
Yeah.
with his steaks and his liver, the double-twisting son of a sea serpent, and now he's been and gone and sacked me.
Sacked you, oh, Mrs.
Son of a
Riley,
sea
I said
serpent.
I'd sleep on my own again.
Kitty, look, it's her.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Read it. I broke my glasses.
Riddle of the missing.
Riddle of missing dove. Miss Julia Loretti was bringing with her a chart of an important uranium deposit.
Yes, that's right. I heard him. It was
These
all about
dogs
the
are
chart.
making the
He was
roads
trying to
safer.
excavate information
Yes.
from her.
Here, listen to this.
The chart.
Yes. Where is it now?
I haven't got it.
I know. But where is it?
The police are looking for a man named Anton Deschamps, who they believe may assist their inquiries.
They're all in it. They're all in it.
There's only one half-literate person in the scene.
They're all in it. Every man jack of them.
Yeah.
They're locked.
They can only read the half
Hello,
of things.
Frida. We were just talking about you.
Frida?
Half of a
Where are
sentence.
you going, Mrs. Riley?
I'm going home. I've got the sack, and I've got the sack too.
The master has changed his mind. You can't stay.
Oh no, I can't stay.
I was trying to think of who was a son of a serpent in Norse mythology, and actually, I found the reverse. So Jormungandr is the big serpent, and it's actually that is the son of Loki.
I can't stay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stay. I belong to a union.
The things you learn.
And I work 24 hours a day.
And the more you know, we should have like the little the NBC thing where they have like a little comet that flies by.
You can't
Yeah.
work 24 hours a day. You belong to a
The more you
union.
know.
Yes, I can't now.
Because I belong to 24 unions. And I work 1 hour a day for each union.
Oh, I see.
Oh, sure. That's how things work.
Where is it now?
And all the hours are stacked into the same hour.
I know.
And she has to pay 24 different union dues. All right, I'm gonna try to polish off my whiskey. Here we go. I'm gonna try to open the bottle again. Let's see if I can hear it.
Oh,
Billy
no.
and the woman Riley have seen the evening paper.
Not shock
There is a picture
treatment.
of Miss Loretti in it. They
That
know
was a
too much.
movie. Wasn't that David Lynch?
Sequel to Rocky Horror.
Oh, you're right. Okay, not David Lynch. What if David Lynch did Rocky Horror? That'd be amazing.
Yeah, but the memory lingers on. How do you know it's going to lead to
Put that into the AI art robot.
Yes.
David Lynch directed Rocky
After
Horror.
this, I'll never look
Yes.
a mouse up in a wardrobe again.
It probably
I will
explodes.
have to rescue Miss Loretti. I let you on
They're in the catacombs now.
Pop the girl.
Well, I have now poured the rest of my monkey shoulder out of the bottle, so it's now
Oh,
empty.
watch out for that rope. Oh, my God.
Watch out for that tree. Watch out for that tree. Wasn't that George of the Jungle?
It was.
Yes. That was a cartoon of our youth.
He's still wearing his uniform.
Yes. Remember when we had the Popeye stuff, and we had what was it, George of the Jungle? What else did they have on that show?
Oh, yeah. Tom Hatton.
Yeah, Tom Hatton.
Tom Slick.
Tom Slick, and now did they have the one where the dog and the little boy go back in time? Was that on there too?
That was part of the Bullwinkle show.
Okay, that wasn't the Popeye one.
Sherman and Peabody.
The Popeye one had, yeah, it had Popeye, and it had
The Tom Slick was made by the same people as the Peabody and Sherman.
Oh, okay.
J. Ward Studios.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Super Chicken, Tom Slick.
A Super Chicken.
He played Betty Boop cartoons too, I think.
Yeah, those are owned by the Fleischer Studio, which did Popeye.
But remember, he used to do like how to draw Popeye and stuff.
Yeah, he would draw during his show. No one knows what we're talking about, but he would draw one of the cartoon characters during the show.
There's a celebrity in LA that had a Sunday morning show. He also did the movie of the week. His name was Tom Hatton, and he taught us all about Popeye.
Yes. And I know somebody who knew him, Phil Hendry, who is a voiceover guy and a comedian. And he actually met Tom Hatton on a couple of occasions, apparently.
Wow, that's awesome.
So.
He seemed like a cool guy.
Yeah, and wasn't he also in,
Back in rock and roll.
what was that movie that he was in? He was in the Dan Aykroyd and Chevy Chase movie where they were spies. Spies Like Us.
Yeah.
Tom Hatton was a general.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'll have to go back and see that.
Worth watching. It's actually a pretty good movie. Probably better than this, I would think. Yeah.
If I get out of this, I'll never touch a bigger snout again.
She's got a flashlight, but they call that a torch, Sean.
That laughing guy again?
There he is. Sean's favorite character. That guy is called... What's his name? I think that is PC Freddy. That's what it says here. In the credits, I think that's him. Well, there's a guy called Muggsy. I wonder if that's him. I can't tell. Let me see if I can see a picture of these people. The actors. Oh, yeah, that's PC Freddy. Yep. Richard Wattis. That's definitely him. The picture I have is older, but you can tell it's the same guy. Or it's when he's older.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, I just broke wind. Okay.
What was up with that close-up?
I don't know. They really shouldn't be using close-up at this point. So I think the audience has to be in on the fact that it's a dude, right? I mean, they have to be.
Yeah, I'm sure they know that's part of the gag.
I mean, after 17 movies or whatever, I mean, they have to figure it out by now. This is the big Act 2 plot point, Sean.
Yeah, I'd like to see the trailer with the sound guy talking about it, because the sounds are pretty amazing.
Well, it doesn't...
It's like Spike Jones or something.
Yes. Or Chuck Jones from Bugs Bunny. I don't think so. Boop.
Oh, man. Right in the mug.
Right in the kisser.
Take a mug right in the mug.
Pow, right in the kisser.
Right in the coconut.
Yes. Right in the chops.
Are they going to save this lady or what?
Sure. Where the hell did the robot go, by the way?
Yeah, where's the robot?
Okay.
Yeah, I looked up the promo materials, and it's all about the robot.
Yeah, the robot's barely in this. It's in like 2 scenes so far.
They borrowed it from another show.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. They're super cheap.
Oh, there's the swashbuckler chandelier.
Yep, there we go. And it somehow raises up. Uh-huh. Whatever. I don't understand a word she said.
That's some Bugs Bunny music going on there.
Yes. Also Buzz Bugney.
Buzz Bugney. That's exactly what I said.
You're getting tore up on that Gatorade.
I am.
Better slow down.
This is my second bottle.
Oh my god. All the electrolytes will help you get through the rest of this. Got 12 minutes, Sean.
Oh my god. Is that a blunderbuss that shoots arrows?
Mm-hmm.
Is that super common?
Yes, that was that's the way they originally designed it.
Oh no.
Now we've got the William Tell overture. Oh, never mind. For like 2 seconds.
Oh, what's this?
It's his coffin.
Yes, we can hide in it.
It's not me, it's probably full of mummies.
They kind of failed on that gag. They set up the apple. I expected them to shoot another arrow.
Yeah.
Come on, let's get out the window quick.
Well, that's not the first thing they failed on. It's alright.
Look at that TV. That thing's huge for 1952.
Who is this guy? What? What the heck?
Take them off.
What is this guy in his underwear? What's he doing?
You see his clothes were pinned to the door with the arrows.
Oh!
He crawled out of them.
Couldn't he have just pulled the arrows out?
It's his undergarments. No, you just take your clothes off.
His under things.
It is in the purser's safe.
At last.
Now, they did show the robot just earlier. For like half a second. Oh, there it is. Is that the robot behind them? It looks like a drawing of the robot, though. It's not like the actual robot. Like, watch when it shows Bela Lugosi. Not from that angle, but when they shoot him from the front, there's a robot behind him, but I think it's a drawing. Oh, he's strapping her down. Uh-oh.
The robot charged like $1,200 a day. Couldn't afford it.
Oh, and he wrecked the craft services table, too.
Well, I'll go and fetch my Freddy.
Ruined it.
You hang on here and keep guard.
Where are they now? Up in the
They're in, like, the attic?
In the catwalk?
And there's plants up there. There's plants in the attic. Okay, sure. That's where you keep your plants.
Give me a leg up.
Yes, a leg up on the competition.
There's another gag they missed. They could have had her dress get cut on a nail and then she appears in her undies. down below.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah.
It's such a waste.
What are you going to do?
They got a Tesla.
Look at this view.
See, the robot's behind that guy, but it's a drawing. Look. Oh, there it is. Okay, now it's really there. Okay. It looked like a drawing earlier.
They've got a Tesla coil.
Maybe you're so stupid looking, I thought it was a drawing.
Goodbye.
Imagine showing up to Comic-Con wearing that outfit.
Yes, cosplaying as the robot from...
And one person would recognize it. They're like, oh my god, you're the robot from that one movie.
I'd be surprised if anybody recognized them. Maybe it's from the other movie they borrowed it from, or a TV show or whatever. That would be very inconvenient to walk around in, though. Like at a con, because you couldn't see anything.
Perfect murder, my dear Frida. Woman killed by a robot.
Oh, he put his clothes back on. Thank goodness.
He got the arrows out of the door.
Yeah.
Too difficult to get out of the clothing, though.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Those are huge arrows.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's fine. I'll just, it's cool.
That's a crossbow bolt.
Yes. Or like a ballista bolt.
Not quite that big.
I think the ballista bolt would kill him instantly. About 12 feet long. Alright, bye. We're going to dinner, I guess. I don't know where they're going, but bye.
I tell you, there's a murder in that
So they strapped down the lady and they just left?
Well, without a search warrant, it's
What's the point in being in a relationship with the cop if he's not going to believe anything you say?
Yeah. Well, I'll drink to that.
Oh, all right.
Well, be quick.
Well, you come up to the station with me. The sergeant wants to poke his nose in. Well, then that's up to him.
I'll bet he does. He wants to poke his nose in. Oh, shit. He wants to get under her bloomers. What? Under me bloomers? See, I could write the dialogue for this stupid movie.
You know what she needs?
They use sexual innuendo, but it's very hidden. What?
Oh, no. Feeling it up. That's not the banister!
Oh, dear!
Go away.
You were in my bedroom!
I wonder if it has a robot, appendage.
Yes, he's fully equipped.
Why? What's happening here? Are they steam cleaning her?
They're gonna give her a shock treatment.
Oh, the movie?
It's a live wire.
Is it the movie shock treatment?
Yeah. What's on that guy's head? On the robot's head, he's got like a wire coming out of his face. Oh no, her back went out. No, not the bust.
No. How are you going to turn into Batman if you mess... Oh, okay. What was the point of that? She just... Okay. She just slightly interfered with the robot for half a second. Okay.
She was going to block it with the bust, and the prop guy's off stage going, no, not the bust.
Yeah, there is a giant wire. Look at that. I think that's supposed to be an antenna.
I need to see a... That prop has to exist somewhere.
She should put on that suit of armor. Look, there's a sword. Just take that sword off the wall and hack this stupid robot.
Yeah, there were several swords, and I thought I saw an axe on the wall, too. And there's a suit of armor. It's tied in there.
Like, every room has a suit of armor or a weapon. Yeah, just grab one of those and hack this stupid thing. Well, she's too dumb to do that. Look, grab whatever that is and hit him with it.
That little devil baby statue.
Yeah, the devil baby. Try to scare him with the devil baby. Oh, shit. Here's Johnny.
Wait, he doesn't have peripheral vision. He could have just gotten away.
Just run around him. Oh, she grabbed his robot dick. Uh-oh.
Pulling his arm off.
She aroused him. This robot isn't very well put together. What are they doing with her? They're trying to gas her? So she just pulls the robot apart. Just this old lady just... Okay. And so an army of these is supposed to take over the world? And the old lady just takes it out in like one hit. Okay.
That's the first time it was field tested.
Yes, yes. It failed miserably. It failed the old lady test. They should do that with all modern like robots. Can an old lady take this apart?
You can't refuse. I'm here to save you. And save you I will. You will die.
Uh-huh.
Never mind about that. We'll talk Richard.
All right, this is the final 5 minutes. The movie has 5 minutes to redeem itself. What do you think?
I don't think it has a chance. I don't know why they never pull the fuse or just snip the fuse.
Right. Oh, that's her. Okay. He put his hat back on.
Break away! Don't make it in the trenches!
Now the police are here. Oh, because the maid went to go get them. Okay. Was she gonna steal a police car? What is she doing?
She's stealing the buggy.
So that's how it starts. You start the car by jostling it? Okay. Oh, maybe it had like a crank. The old cars had a crank on the front.
Yeah, it was a crank starter.
Yeah, but that car would be ancient in 1952. That's like a 1910s kind of car.
That's a very low-budget police department.
Well, yes. Now that's a proper police car. That's this thing.
The other one is the night patrol car.
Yes. Or Doom Patrol. Yes. Or Rat Patrol.
Oh. It was just for this gag, really.
Yeah, she's got the rear projection behind her there. Yeah. Jesus. It's a big car chase, Sean. You were desperate for a car chase. Here we go.
Oh, a chicken. The old chicken in the car gag.
Yes. Super chicken.
It's pretty intense.
Yes, this is like that scene from Raiders of the Lost Ark where Indy was chasing the Nazis in the trucks and stuff. This is the same scene. They basically copied this, yeah.
We're back at the shipyard.
6Y division. Proceed at once to Tilbury Docks.
Yes.
Man known as Professor von Hoosen, believed to be
The
making for
XXY
SS
division.
Birdwood. He is dangerous. Stop and detain. That is all.
He's dangerous. He smells like alcohol.
Is he dangerous?
I guess? I still don't know what they're trying to accomplish here. He's gonna get on the boat? And then what? Go to wherever this uranium mine is and steal it? I don't understand what he's trying to do. He's just gonna bail out of the police car.
The brakes don't work because the engine stopped?
Sure. Oh, she's gonna fix it while it's driving. Oh, sure. Noted auto mechanic, old Mother Riley here. Perfect. You did it.
What did she take out of there?
She grabbed a random engine. Like the head gasket, she just rips it out of there. We don't need that.
Oh no, not the tire shop.
Oh no, Dunlop tires.
Oh, got a new bike.
Thank goodness the old one sucked. Or if they have to speed up the film here because she's not really going that fast. So, once again, I have to ask, what is she trying to do here?
I thought she was just trying to get away from the robot.
Yeah, but she clearly has done that at this point, right? Like, she's way, way away from the robot. Now she's getting on a motorcycle.
Oh, she's upgrading.
There she goes. It's like Grand Theft Auto, right?
Yeah. The cop didn't even notice.
Cop's like, fuck it. Nice. Oh, okay. So some like friggin' stagehand with a string was like pulling the her hat off. So the cops are trying to stop him from doing something on the ship, like stealing the map to the uranium mine? I guess? Well, what is Mother Riley hoping to accomplish here? Like, there's dozens of guys with guns. What's she gonna do? I mean, she should stay the hell away from this place. Wait for me. Like, why?
Alright, she's gonna launch the motorcycle onto him. No. What
Perfect.
The heck?
There you go. Perfect.
What is happening?
This is the end!
Nothing was resolved.
Yay, we did it.
So did they capture the vampire or not? I don't know. He just killed a bunch of police and then ran out of bullets, and then we don't know what happened next.
Right. Did he get the uranium mine? Did that lady ever escape? I guess the lady escaped with her boyfriend or whatever, but
they're still there in the house smooching.
Yes, because we never saw them leave, so clearly they're still there. All right, so that was Vampire Over London. What did you think, Sean?
I would give that a 1 out of 50. The scale has to be improved.
The only thing I will say good about that movie is the sets were decent, given the obvious lack of budget, right? Like the mansion that he was in looked decent, right?
Yeah, I liked her shop too. I thought that was pretty. Pretty well put
the
together.
sets were okay. The rest of it pretty much blew a dead ape. I mean, the plot was unresolved. It wasn't funny except for a couple of times I laughed. But other than that, it wasn't very funny. Bela Lugosi was mostly wasted. He didn't do much, right? Like, he was kind of menacing, I guess, in a couple of scenes. That's about it.
If that comes out on 4K, I would like to check it out again to see if...
Yeah, any day now. It's coming out on 4K. All right. Yeah, so that was also Mother Riley Meets the Vampire and... My Son the Vampire. I don't know what My Son the Vampire would have had to do with that movie. That doesn't make any sense, that title.
Which of those, of all the available titles, is your favorite?
Well, Mother Riley Meets the Vampire makes the most sense because that actually happened, I suppose. Vampire Over London, he never really flew, right? So, like, he wasn't really over London at all. He was in London, but I wouldn't say he was over London. So, yeah, I would pick that one. But clearly, a big pile of crap, and thank God it's over with.
Now, did you watch this ahead of time in preparation for this?
I sure did. I sure did. That's where I gained the wisdom about what was going to happen later on. It didn't help.
All right. Well, thanks for inviting me. That was wonderful.
Yes. Now, I want to point out to our audience, make sure you like this content if you like it, and subscribe to our channel. We are starting a new feature this week. We are going to be showing the trailer for next week's movie at the end of this episode. So,
oh, boy.
So if you want to see what's coming next, it's called The Beatniks. It's going to be, the trailer will be at the end of the episode. So after we're done yakking, you'll see the trailer. So, all right. I want to thank Sean for joining me for this episode of Two Drunk Guys Watch. And until next time, keep things interesting.
Oh, my God.
What is happening?
He came from here, Mom.
Just Jackie Chan out that window.
And she came back.
Don't run away. I'll be back.
Oh, they must have used that first time. Oh, now she's... Okay.
Stop riding. Maybe you just like us to walk on out of here and you can forget you ever knew us. Isn't that it?
Oh, man, I get your message.
All right, Charlie, let's have a little service over here.
Hey, take it easy. Don't you see there's people eating here?
Oh, I'm awfully sorry, Charlie. We didn't know you were running a graveyard. Yeah, it says diamond dancing, so where do we dance, Charlie?
Right here, and I ain't...
Well, where's Charlie?
These are the Beatniks, the defiant young, coming from every walk of life, wrought with suppressed emotions, and mocking the everyday course of modern society, intent on striking back as they wage a battle for their right to be heard.
Getting pushed around so long, you start pushing back harder and harder. You get to like it. You feel like somebody.
Are you a real cop or are you just a chicken inspector?
You don't like cops, do you, son?
No, I don't.
I'm a big shot. I'm a big shot, man.
You're a punk.
Oh, hey, what you saying that for?
Now, coming to the screen, the pulsating story of today's youth, apart and alone, living by their code of rebellion and mutiny. The Beatniks, a moving story with insight and understanding of a craze that is sweeping the nation. Revealing as it holds the answers to the Beatnik questions all America is asking. Rewarding as it portrays a chronicle of emotion and pathos you'll never forget. A theater must. Don't miss. The Beatniks.